Hello, fam. I'm your host, Dante the Dark Knight, along with my co-hosts, the Sailing Boys, Pat and Shell. And welcome to another episode of Eagles Talk, the interactive podcast by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. We hold a Facebook Live show, which we record as an audio podcast every Monday at 5 p.m. on our Facebook page. It's a laid-back atmosphere, and we enjoy our favorite adult beverages in the form of shots, which we do at the beginning of each talking point, which we have divided into 4 quarters, just like a real game. So sit back and relax and enjoy the unique Eagles cover show, Eagles Talk, by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. You're listening to Eagles Talk, by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. Hey fam, it's your man Dante the Dark Knight. Welcome to Eagles Talk, Top 25 Countdown Edition. Yes, that's right. You've been watching the NFL Network's Top 100 Countdown, and you not like where they've placed our Eagles. Well, forget them. Forget them. Because we're doing our own top 25 most impactful Eagles of 2017. Yes, we've compiled our list, and a lot of laughing, a lot of debating going back and forth, and we've come up with our list, and you're probably not going to agree with them because we didn't agree with each other. I mean, you just saw us. It was crazy. But before, without further ado, let me just bring on my co-host here. Boom, stop it. And there they are in a wide angle shot. My co-host, the Sandlin Boys. You heard the drop. Pat and Shell Sandlin. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, not much, man. People are waiting out there. Gave them a late alert as to what the topic was going to be for the majority of the show, which is the top 25 countdown. And we're going to do it in three segments, 3 shows. So today we'll be counting down 25 to 16. Next week we'll count down 15 to 6. And then the final week, we'll do the last 5, the top 5. What's going on? So let me get to a couple comments out here before we go into the first quarter. And they're on there. They're chomping at the bit. What's up, family? What's up, Christopher Burton, our admin of our Eagles group? Always on time. What's up? Tifa is waving at us, and we're waving back. You guys are not. Are you guys waving? Okay, they're waving too, Tifa. There they go. What's up, fellas? What's up, Mark Tate? What's going on? John Malmos, when is training camp? Training camp, I think, is in, when is training camp? I know OTAs start, what, tomorrow? Today or tomorrow? I think it's in August.
It starts tomorrow for the Eagles.
Okay, yeah, it starts tomorrow for the Eagles. What? Hey, Shell. Yeah, look, Tina is surprised that Shell is here in the, period. He hasn't even, he's usually not here in the beginning, but he's here, period. So, yeah, that's a big shock to everyone.
I have a big excuse for not being here for the last 2 months on time. The Philadelphia All-Public game, I was selected to coach in it, and we won. So now I have nothing to do.
Congratulations. I did shout you out. I shouted you out last week. I told you.
Wait. Shout out to the public league. I mean, as an alumni of the game, I mean, we did win, so it's a good feeling. It was a defensive crushing of the Catholic League, I like to say, 38-20.
Ooh, that was up. That's what's up. You did an excellent job. Then we thank you very much I was a public league attendee myself, so thanks. Let me go to some comments. Number 1, without question, Corey Robinson is jumping the gun. We haven't started yet, Corey.
Right, number 1.
Number 1. All right, okay. What's going on, gentlemen? Eddie is out there. Eddie, you don't take no shots this week, Eddie, because last week you was siding with Patrick. I think you was a little tipsy. Don't do any shots this week. You know what? We're going to have to do shots because this list is crazy. We just compiled our final vote. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, y'all always ganged up on me on my list. Your list is kind of crazy.
It is crazy. All right.
When I looked at your list, I'm like, you had what? Where? Who?
Yeah, and we'll discuss it when we go over the countdown. We'll discuss where we had everybody. But without further ado, let's go into the first quarter. I'm playing with this new toy here. So you're now listening to the quarter. Yes, the first quarter. And you know what happens with the first quarter, guys. What happens in the first quarter? We have to do
shots.
Yes. You are anybody watching the show or listening to the show for the first time. This is what we do on Eagles Talk. We are laid back. We talk about our birds and we enjoy ourselves immensely. So everybody what do you guys, please announce what you're drinking.
I'm drinking 1800 coconut. Tequila.
1800 coconut. And Pat, are you partaking in the same or do you have your own?
I kind of drunk my own, so I'm gonna drink his. He was shine today. He was partaking in his adult beverage prior to me getting here.
All right, we're going to get on. And I'm partaking this weekend, and I don't usually do clear, but I got clear, so somebody recommended this, so I am going to do this on my man's Kenny's recommendation. This is Tito's handmade vodka, so I'm going to be taking in that. How you guys know about it already?
When I was up in New York, when I used to go to New York all the time, that's all they drunk at the bar.
Okay, all right. Well then,
Shell has a take 41. All
right,
we're gonna talk about that in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in the fourth quarter. Cheers, everybody. Ready? Let me know. Wait a minute. Let me start the timer for this quarter too before I do that. So there's a lot of questions on the chat line. We're going to get to you guys in a second. I just have to start this timer or we'll be here all day.
Yes, we will.
Okay. So, all right. As soon as we do the shot, here we go. You guys ready? Everybody out there should be holding up your shot with us. Paris, there's another Sandlin boy in the room. I thank all the Sandlins for supporting, but the other Sandlin boy is in the room, and he's saying that Shell has to take 41 shots because Shell's birthday is Wednesday, and he will be turning 41. So your brother said you have to take 41 shots, but we'll start with this one here. All right, down the hatch.
I hope you have another day.
2, 1. Salute. Okay.
And it's warm. Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Tito.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, Tito's is something there. Something there, boy. Yeah. All right. Okay, so let me go to a couple comments before we begin this countdown. There's a lot of people have a lot of talking. Saying a lot of things. There's your brother right there saying that you have to take 41 shots. Tifa says, what's going on with BG? Why has he not signed yet? Because he's not going to be signed. I told you guys. Don't you guys ever listen? When we got Josh Sweat, I told you that was an indication that we may not be able to afford BG. See, it's always how he likes to get these things wrapped up kind of early. And when this kind of lingered on, I thought that it was we were in trouble. Now it's not over, of course. We still have time, but the rumblings I'm hearing is that we may not be able to afford him. So that's just something to look out for. Eugene, let's go Birds. You're right, Eugene. Let's go. Let me see who's out there. Miss Tookie. Jameson. Okay, so you got the Jameson. All right, Tifa says Tito's is very good, though. Yo, it is. Cheers from Stephanie. Thank you again, Stephanie. Tifa had hers. Y'all gonna have, as I said that before. Let me see. Okay. What's up, fella? Oh, that's my man, my childhood friend there, Brian Horsey. Y'all opinion on Eagles visiting the White House.
What's up, Horsey?
What's up? The Eagles visiting or not visiting the White House. I think it's their prerogative for the certain people that don't want to go. It's not mandatory or anything like that. This is not the first time players have chosen to not attend. There were some that didn't want to attend when Obama was in office, and now that we have this guy, there's but likewise, some people prefer not to go. It's just a photo op anyway, for the most part.
It's not a real meeting. It's like you're not going to actually have a sit down with the president. You do some certain. You go to the Oval Office, say hello, how you doing? Then you take a picture. He say something. Then you go about your day. The guys on the team, Chris Long, Michael Jenkins, they really want to have a sit down, and that's not the time or place that you're gonna have a sit down with the president of the United States.
And that's what Malcolm's saying. Malcolm's saying it's not like you're going to change policy or have any type of serious talk. It's just a photo op, and he chooses to do something more productive with his time than to go there.
Just to piggyback off what y'all saying, Jenkins is actually going to be down there in DC during the time when they're supposed to be down there. He's going to be down there visiting and basically helping out people down there in that area.
All right. Quincy says, I drink Tito when there's no Ciroc. Eddie has come back at me and said, all right, Dante, although you are still wrong, I'll just drink Coke Zero today. All right, Eddie. Eddie, I was only kidding. You know I love you, man. I thank you for tuning in. Sterling Brown, I had his comment up there, but I want to read it. Bird Gang, baby. He's in Thailand right now. What's up? We getting shots out from Thailand. Our main man, Ray Sowers. Where have you been, Ray? This is kind of late for you. What's up, Ray? We're looking to go back to back. You're right about that, Eugene Baxter says, Anthony Rose Bryan, they shouldn't take away the chance for the fans to get to see them at the White House. Yeah, I understand, but I mean, really, who really looks at them? I'm a fan, but I don't really pay attention. Well, we've never gone to the White House, but we've never had the opportunity to go to the White House, but I didn't pay attention to any other teams when they went to the White House, but it's just up to them. All right, look, we got big stuff going on today. We are starting our top 25 countdown of the most impactful Eagles of 2017. And Pat, did you send over the list or you have it?
Yeah, I'll send the list over.
You send it to me?
Yes, I did.
You texted?
I did. It's in the group.
Oh, the group?
Yes, sir.
Hey, hold on. Let me go to this. All right. So this is we're starting from 25. 25.
Get together. I'll tell you that right now. These guys, boy. If y'all couldn't hear the battle that we had over this list.
Yes. Here we go. All right.
I think my list was very impactful.
Okay. All right. Well, without further ado, you guys let us know out there. That was interesting. Paris saying, I'll put his comment up there. He said Larry Bird didn't visit the White House, and that was way back when it started. Like Ronald Reagan started the White House visits with the teams. So at number 25, we have a one Tim Jernigan. Tim Jernigan rings in at number 25 as decided by our list. He was the last one to make the list. And it's a couple of people that didn't make it that may be missed. I don't know. You let me know. Yeah. Number 25. I don't think anybody has a problem with Tim Jernigan as the number 25 on our list of most impactful Eagles of 2017, the Super Bowl year. Tim Jernigan. Number 24.
We're going to talk about him a little bit before we go?
Yeah, you're right. 24. 25. Jernigan, he had an up and down year. I mean, he started off real strong, and then you kind of know now because of the surgery he just recently had why his play kind of dropped a little towards the second half of the season because he was tearing it up. He was tearing it up in the first quarter, first half of the season, and then his play kind of dropped off some. But his impact he did have an impact on the team because he allowed Fletcher Cox the freedom to get some one-on-ones. And when they did double team him, Jernigan in the early part of the season, he wreaked havoc. And when he's at full strength, those two inside are a dominating force. There's something to be reckoned with. And I hope he can just come back to full strength because he had back problems. What do you have to say?
Well, first of all, I like his explosion, his subtle movement, his combat with his hands. He uses his hands a lot to get the centers and the guards off of him. And he's when he's healthy, he is dynamic. He doesn't give up on the play. Like I said, I didn't know that he was going through the injury and all that stuff. And like we were just finding out that he had to get that surgery done. So that's probably why he fell off. I primarily thought it was because of double teams and he was just getting fatigued during the course of the season. But if you're injured, you can't play up to 100%. Yeah, I mean, when we first got Tim, I was very excited. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like you look at the front with him and Fletch. It's like, oh my goodness, you're gonna free up so much space for our linebackers. Fletch is just not gonna be able to get double teamed because this guy he could take that center and guard.
Yeah, he definitely commands the double team himself.
But understanding that the injury was something that he was actually playing with, and you could see his production dipped. And when his production dipped, the double team started coming more to Fletcher Cox. That's why he only had 5.5 sacks. But he was still a dominant force. And I mean, you got to have that 1-2 pony up front in order to free these linebackers, especially in this scheme that they have with the wide nine. You need these defensive linemen to eat up these linemen and make plays themselves. The philosophy for a wide nine is, play the pass on the way to the quarterback, stop the run. And when you have Jernigan and you have Fletcher Cox, they're the perfect guys to have in the middle for that philosophy to work.
All right. Well, Jernigan, I think that's a good place. Corey Robinson says, well, we got to see who's in front of him because Bo Allen has better stats. Well, not to take away all the suspense, Bo Allen will not be mentioned in this. I'll save you. So if anybody's out there sitting around waiting to hear Bo Allen's name, I'm just
not going to be announced.
Yeah, I'm just going to help you out there. He's not on here now. We thank Bo Allen for everything he's done, but he didn't make it. All right. So number 24. Let me pull this up. Number 24 is Rodney McLeod. Rodney McLeod made number 24. I don't know if you guys think that he should not been in the conversation. I don't know. We seem to have lost my co-host, but that's all right. Number 24 is Rodney McLeod, the safety opposite of our Malcolm Jenkins. Oh, there they are. Let me bring them back up. So, guys, I just announced that Rodney McLeod is, and he didn't play bad. Him and Jenkins played well together. Even Corey Graham fit into that safety rotation just fine. And I think they did an admirable job. I think 25 is a good spot for Rodney McLeod. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I believe it's a good spot because he was somebody that was with Jenkins. They appeared to be some of the best safeties in the league. The two combined to be actually pretty good teammates and feed off each other. Then you throw in Corey Graham with that mix, and they help that secondary, especially when Darby went down. Yeah, and with that, they. That cohesion back there was something that we could live with, throughout the season. Now in the playoffs, it was a little different story because the front seven start dominating, But 24 is deserving of Rodney McLeod.
All right, well, you heard the buzzer, so that is,
and that's the end of the quarter.